You're tapped into the love offering, your inspiration station, Worship 94.5 FM. Your man RoJay holding it down for you. Told you I was going to be chopping it up with my man Kyrie of Red Hands. Now, we go back. We actually have a little history out on the road and doing things. So I was kind of shocked to find out he was actually doing it this big. So we got to get into all of it. My man Kyrie.
Yes, sir, bro.
All right. So first of all, the name Red Hands is a unique one, and I do want to know what does it represent for the group, and how does that mean and show up for you and your music?
Man, so the name Red Hands, actually, my brother Al Parker, the bass player who founded the group with me, he came up with the name. And it's from a prayer from Moses in Psalms where Moses asked God to bless the work of his hands. So, as you know, man, me and you've had a relationship before this. We work with a lot of different artists. We're traveling and we're working and we're, helping other artists build what they are building. And one day we just kind of felt that it was time for us to build the vision that God had given us. And that was one of the prayers, prayers from us. Lord, bless the work of our hands. It's a leap of faith. It's a step of faith because we're going to step back from what we've been building and helping others build to really build the vision that you've given us. So God, please bless the work of our hands. And that's where the name Red Hands came from.
Okay, doing the work
Yes,
and
sir. Doing the work.
creating a super group as well. And I know every group has like this unique creative chemistry. So like when you guys get in the studio, what does that look like? Who's like the serious one? Who brings the structure? Who's like the energetic one? Who brings the spark? Like what's the chemistry like in the group?
Whew. It's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere, man. You know John, his crazy self.
Oh yeah.
John, he always has the energy. He always has amazing ideas. I think me, I'm the one who kind of tame the ideas and try to make them into more of a song, man. But our sessions, a lot of the times we just come together, we just laugh, we talk, we play. We'll just see what comes out of the night. A lot of times we just go to the studio with no plan and just literally wait on God to show up and give us something.
Now we're gonna talk about the single in just a second, but I do know that you guys have been putting in work for a while. Is there a song that means the most to you personally? One that like tells your story or represents where you are right now?
Man, right now, I think the song that represents us, and honestly, if I'm being extremely transparent, myself the most, we have a song out right now called Strays. It's this song is specifically for the people who, may have strayed away or feel forgotten or feel too far from God. And the song
Hmm.
is pretty much telling you like you're never too far. You're never too far. God will lead a 99 just for you. That song speaks to that because again, a lot of times people will go through life without even other people knowing that they're going through certain things or that they feel far. And I think that song is a perfect reminder. You're never too far from God.
Let's talk about walking real quick.
Yes, sir.
Of course, I threw that in like without my MD's knowledge, and then like that later that evening, she's like, "Did you have red hands? Good look on there." And it's so funny because I think we both were in the same frame of mind when you guys dropped it. What is like one of the message that you wanted to get out with this particular song?
Man, with walking, again, another one with a word of encouragement. Again, we'll come together, we'll do these sessions, and we'll just sit and talk. We'll just kind of vent to each other. We're a group of brothers. So we'll sit and talk about whatever season that we may be in. And sometimes some seasons are greater than others.
Hmm.
And I think the message behind this song is like, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter. It might not feel good right now. It might not look good right now, but it's not the end of your story. So you have to get up and you got to keep walking. You got to keep pressing forward. And that's the message behind that song.
Man, I love that. Listen, we're not done yet. We got a little more time with my man Kyrie of Red Hands and so much more to discuss. So keep it locked right here, lovers. It's your inspiration station. Worship 94.5 FM. Red Hands with Walking, right here, your inspiration station, Worship 94.5 FM. Chopping it up with my man Kyrie, one of the founding members of the group right now. If I'm not mistaken, let me make sure I read this correctly. The new album just dropped here recently, and you did some damage on the charts, if I'm not mistaken.
Congratulations to the number one on the current gospel, number 10 on the Billboard gospel charts. Like, when you got that news, how did that feel for you guys?
Man, it was refreshing. It was refreshing because we've been building this thing. Again, we started in 2016. So we've really been building this thing and we've really been trusting God. And I think the biggest thing for us, we continue to stick to the sound that God has given us. A lot of times, we'll try to fall into the trap of the trend, is what I like to call it. And by that, I mean, we'll look around and see like, man, well, this is working for this person. Maybe we need to sound like this. This person sounds like this and it's working. Maybe we need to sound like that. But we've always held our ground and said, that's not the sound or that's not the vision that God has given us. So we're going to continue to build this sound of our own and just trust God. So for this album to drop and it to do what it did, and we, continue to remain consistent with the vision that God given us, it meant the world to us, because it just lets us know, okay, we are saved.
Well, we didn't doubt that at all. We didn't doubt that. Now, tell me a little bit about the Strays tour that you guys are involved in right now.
Yeah, so that's another tour. We're just trying to move around the world. We're picking a couple of different markets. We're doing it by ourselves. So that's kind of been the tricky part, but
Okay.
it's a learning experience and we're actually learning. I mean, we're actually loving every bit of the process of like, all right, cool. This is how you book a venue. Okay, cool. This is how you book this. And the goal for us is to go to these specific cities and book studios because that's our space. That's, where all of our content is done. That's how we build what we build. And we want to bring people into our environment. It's been a blessing, man. People have been enjoying themselves. People have been experiencing God. And that's all that matters to us.
Now, if somebody is hearing your song for the first time, or not just your songs, but like your music or your album for the first time, what's a feeling or a message that you hope stays with them after the music ends?
A feeling that I would love to stay with them is, again, that you're not too far gone. You're not too far gone for God. One of the biggest statements of this season for us is like, this album isn't for the perfect people. And I really wanted to touch everyone. I really wanted to touch everyone. Again, the people who feel like, man, I'm not worthy to come back to God. I got to clean myself up first. I got to do this. I got to do that. I want our message to be like, nah, you don't. You just have to open your heart and let them in.
Okay. Well, we loving that. Well, of course, the people, we got to let them know the album out. We got to let them know that the movement is happening. Let them know where they can find you on social media.
Yes, sir. On all of our social medias, we are at Red Hands. That's Facebook, that's Instagram, that's TikTok, that's everywhere. We're at Red Hands. Come holla at us, come talk to us. We talk back. We actually do respond, guys. So come kick it with us. You can get all of our music on any and every DSP that you listen to music. So Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, all of them. Wherever you listen to music, you can go grab our new album, Red Hands.
All right, so I appreciate you taking the time to holler at me. It's always good to hear from you, man. And I'm gonna catch you at one of these shows. I'm sure it's coming sooner than later, so I'm gonna catch you.
I'm gonna catch you, bro, man. Always great talking to you. Always great seeing you, man. And yeah, we're gonna catch up soon.
Oh yes, sir. You have a good one. Be safe out there on that road.
All right, family.
Be sure to keep it locked right here. I got so much more on the way. Your inspiration station, Worship 94.5 FM.